Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby Lee, and today we are doing a personal Q&A. We did a Q&A, that was my first video, but it was more like business related, and I have opened up a little bit. So, forgive me if I'm a little ox because I'm not used to these topics, especially putting it on YouTube.
Nothing is off limits.
Nothing is off limits apparently, but I don't know. So I have a trusty friend.
Hello.
To ask all these questions.
I'm just excited to ask you these questions because you're such an Aries, and you're so not like personal like that.
This is true.
Like you're so straightforward, and these questions, I just feel like you're gonna cringe.
We'll see what I answer. I don't answer. So.
First one is, do you have a boyfriend?
So straightforward. No, I don't have a boyfriend.
You don't have a boyfriend.
I don't have a boyfriend.
I feel like a lot of people are curious about this. I'd say half the questions are asking if you have a boyfriend in specific. Somebody said, tell us about your new man. Okay, so I guess that's a question is, do you have a new man? I'm just jumping right into it.
In what sense?
Like, are you dating anybody like regularly?
I mean, I have dinner with a human every now and then.
So you're saying that people could step it up a little bit. They could take you on more romance.
I mean...
Okay. You are struggling right now.
What's the question?
Let me jump to something different.
Okay.
Okay. What is your biggest pet peeve?
Okay, so pet peeve of mine is just bad service at a restaurant. Like if a server messed up and they don't own that mistake, if they like try to blame it on the kitchen or ourselves, or if they're slow or whatever, like I turn into a monster, and it's my pet peeve. I think it's just because I am in the hospitality industry and I have a certain level of like service I expect. And I also myself was a server back in the day. God bless you if you have to experience my wrath at a restaurant.
Okay, and what would you say is your favorite thing about yourself, and what is your biggest insecurity?
I think I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky, go-with-the-flow type of person. I think if you know me, you know that. So I like that about myself. What I don't like about myself, I think I'm too nice. I think I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to learn is to be a little bit more, I guess, bold in certain things and saying no and being a little bit more, bringing more of that Aries energy, demanding a higher retainer and sticking to it and like stuff like that.
Okay, do you think, somebody says, are you spiritual, religious?
Oh yeah, yes. So I grew up in the Seventh-day Adventist, like SDA community, went to all the schoolings and all of that. I still try to go to church here back at home, but it's hard obviously just with my schedule because I work on the weekends, but totes spiritual.
What is something you've never done that you've always wanted to do? Like a bucket list kind of thing.
Making pasta in Italy.
It's crazy that you've never been to Italy.
I know. That'd be an ideal date. That's also why I want to get married.
Okay, what would you want to be written on your tombstone?
Wedding fairy, philanthropist. MILF, I'm just kidding.
MILF. Speaking of MILF, somebody said how many kids do you want?
Like 4.
Like 4?
Yeah,
two
like
boys,
all,
2 girls?
Like in between, like pretty close in age. Like 1 year. I know it's probably a death sentence, but
worth it.
Worth it.
Mm-hmm. And so where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully having my weekends back. I think I'll be married, hopefully. I don't know if I'll have kids just yet because I do want to be married and have a couple years without kids. That like sugar plum and like weddings will kind of, be established and be able to kind of run its own, and then I can go into different projects. The Aries in me just always wants to do a bunch of stuff, so I think I'll have other companies or projects, to be honest with you. And
you already know you will.
I know I will. And I think, I think things will start to shift more into like home stuff. Because I think I'll be older, and I think that I will probably end up living in like Pasadena or Orange County. I don't think I'll have a stylist by then.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
And
Just
yeah.
boss bitch stuff. Okay, and then the last question will be like, what are your plans for the holidays?
What are my plans for the holidays? So, having Thanksgiving with family. There's always a Friendsgiving turkey crawl. And then I'm going to the Philippines in December for like a couple of weeks, but I'll be back here for Christmas and just nothing crazy. Just, you know, spending time with friends and family. And yeah, things will slow down, so it'll just be kind of nice to spend time with family and friends, like I said.
Do you host anything here?
Yeah, I usually do. I think this year, I want to do like Friendsgiving here. The pregame for the turkey crawl will be here. And then yeah, usually for like Christmas and stuff, there's usually like multiple stuff that I do with like my family. But at some point, people will congregate here. It's nice. The Christmas aesthetic is coming. See.
Yes.
Okay, so that is it for this personal Q&A. So a little awkward for me, I'm not gonna lie. This is a realm that I just kind of don't really jump into, obviously, and putting this out there, but you know, gotta give people what they want. Obviously, a lot of people are curious of my dating life, apparently. So if you guys want to see a little bit more of like the personal side, just let me know in the comments below and in terms of what that looks like, right? So if it's more like advice stuff, if it is more personal like dating stuff, whatever it is, just let me know, and maybe hopefully I will be better and not as awkward moving forward in the future.
Bye.